the same time, the killer climbed out the window and ran. The police chased him right away, but they were still too late. All they could do was watch him speed off on a motorcycle. Once he reached a safe place, he finally showed his face. To everyone's shock, he was the coroner's assistant. By now, it was confirmed that Mike had help on the outside, but he still didn't stop. He even publicly named his next target, the person who received Angel's heart. Around the same time, police found a new lead. That day, Mike was taking Angel home after a prenatal checkup when they were attacked by motorcycle robbers. Angel was knocked to the ground and suffered a blow to the stomach. Furious, Mike fought with the robber, and as the man tried to run, he was hit and killed by a bus. Mike ended up in prison for it, while Angel was rushed to the hospital in an ambulance. But the real tragedy began at the hospital. The doctor in charge of the surgery was the first hospital director, who was later killed. Angel could still have been saved, but instead of treating her, he cut the baby out of her womb. When Nurse Anna was told to dispose of the infant, she discovered the baby was still alive. Later, she and her father gave the child to a priest to raise, and Anna's father was the coroner's assistant. Not long after that, Anna also died under mysterious circumstances. Meanwhile, the coroner discovered that Angel's heart transplant had to be completed within 4 hours. That meant the recipient had to be in a nearby hospital. But just as police were about to keep digging, the captain suddenly received transfer orders. Only then did he realize the truth. The attack on the priest, the grave robbery at Angel's cemetery plot, and every move that blocked the investigation had all been orchestrated by the first director's father. But the old man had no idea the captain had already figured everything out. Mike wasn't just taking revenge. He was using it to expose everyone involved in the organ trade. And the next target was the director's father. Sure enough, the old man had already been tied up somewhere else. But when he looked up, the person standing in front of him stunned everyone. It was the coroner. As it turned out, she and Angel had been friends for years. Back then, while trying to gather proof of the hospital's organ trafficking, she asked Nurse Anna to secretly collect evidence. But Anna was discovered by the director. Acid was poured all over her body, and she died a horrible death. Even worse, the hospital covered it up and escaped any legal punishment. From that moment on, the coroner, the priest, and the assistant decided to get justice their own way. First, the coroner had the priest approach Mike in prison and make him believe God was about to punish those sinners. That's why Mike drew those portraits on the wall. But in truth, Mike knew nothing about the plan behind it. They brutally tortured the first director and burned him to a charred corpse. And the second director, Abel, was killed by the coroner when she went back to get her phone. At the end of the story, the coroner's daughter gives Mike a gift. The moment he opens it, he freezes. It is the very same item he once gave Angel.
उसके पीछे एक वजह है, और वो क्या? यहाँ पर मैं अपने बच्चे की तस्वीर लगाऊंगी.
Then he sees the little girl's photo, and in that instant, Mike finally understands the whole truth.